Good evening. It's me, Angie from Learn Tarot. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I will be your spiritual stewardess, guiding you towards your best and highest good through the messages of the divination tools I use to read the energetic weather patterns of what we're trying to surf here. If you have not yet had a chance, there's a link in the description box so that you can see my messages, my downloads, and songs of the day today, on top of any astrology that the transits will be affecting us as a collective. So, hi, thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate you. Boy, oh boy, as I was watching back, that's odd. What's the rogue? Okay, we'll take it. Patience for our journey much? We'll take the split. Okay. All right. Adjacent possibilities. So here we're at the top of the coaster. So let's read it as such here. We're going to call this left-hand side here because we're going up the coaster at the top. That's where we're building the tracks to the ride that we want to get on the down portion of the coaster. So we're going to call this side the yang energy. On the other side of that hump at the top of the coaster or lunar coaster, we have adjacent possibilities, and we're going to call that for the yin side, 2, 2, 4. So let's I just go with the flow here, and whatever wants to come out, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, competition, strategy. Okay. And on the yin side of the energy, bottom of the deck, and I have to kind of finagle these guys around here. We've got 24 adjacent possibilities: rest and rejuvenation, a storm warning. Feels like that energy from this afternoon, and the garden and the gate with a door to value. And yeah, it is from today. This is relationship. What have we learned from the past that we can turn into knowledge and bring that with us into the future? Good evening. Good evening. Guess who's back? Back again. Are you telling your friends? I sure hope so. Okay, yin and yang energy. So again, we are coming up to the top of that lunar coaster. You all, if you're here, then you have the view of what's coming up here. There are more than one possibilities in yin energy. And this girl here is wearing a key around her neck, but this is kind of staying where it's nice and cozy, comfy. But do you have to decide whether or not to use that key to exit a world outside that gate, a world that you may never have known? We do see the bridge here, so that's coming back from last night. This stepping into this new energy of the portal keeper is in the environment. We saw that 55 this morning come out twice, not only in the predictive energy that we did 2 Fridays ago, but the first 2 cards, the energy card of change is a 5, and then the Hierophant came out as y'all. So another 55. On the yang side of the energy, here, as we're getting ready to go down, those who do not see, so this could be what's coming right up behind you in your environmental energy journey, the 45 of the man holding a heart. And do note that she is leaving the baggage, some baggage there behind, some kind of words, maybe a situation here that required patience, and you had the words, and you're like, been there, done that. I'm not going back. Journey. So my title today is where are y'all going? Because I was asking that in the reading today. So I want to dive a little bit deeper. Where have you been there, done that? In addition to man holding a heart, King of Cups energy, we've got the 43 of the man holding a coin, Turian energy. So there's that Scorpio, Taurus, so earth and water. We did Venus just moved in from Scorpio to King of Cups into Taurus energy this afternoon. What time was that? At 3:59 Eastern Standard Time. So there's a choice between two here. It's going to require some strategy here and maybe even some messages from spirit, paying attention to those. Do have a look. I went back after the reading today, and on my post where I place the pictures of my downloads, I put the Sabian symbol messages of 29 degrees, which you round up to 30. That's the first lesson that you look at if you're interested in diving into those, especially like your ascendant degree. Where's my stake in the sand this lifetime? Where am I going? Take that degree and round it up to the next degree. That's what that journey is. Underneath that, well, how do I do, or you're going to do this statement, right? The Sabian symbol by how, by what? You go to the degree before that. How we're going to do it is then the third degree you would look at and kind of mush those storylines together. So I did post that today for Scorpio and Capricorn. And then we have this Scorpio energy from Venus here moving into Venus and Taurus. Okay. Okay, how we gonna do it? You got adjacent possibilities. You're gonna need some rest here, and we're gonna need to go inside. So we saw that Scheherazade, some strategy that kept them alive. I'll probably go in between the messages that we got this morning or this afternoon, because I knew those were connected to my yesterday's live. And it's still continuing here because this afternoon we're asked to really plug into our intuition, which has to do with those Sabian symbols as well. How do we survive these struggles, especially if we've been through it before? So our pairings are 2 and 24. Journey crossed by multiple possibilities, which we already see here. So it looks like the yin and the yang energy are at that point of where am I going to go next? Man holding a heart is crossed by 19, rest and rejuvenation, 9 and a 10. Man holding a coin is crossed by the storm, warning. The strategy, 21, is crossed by the garden and the gate. How are we going to get ourselves? Are we using that key to get outside of the gate? Where are we going here? Intriguing minds or inquiring minds want to know. Hey guys, hey! I'm so excited to see you all. Miss Black Moon Lilith, that's strong in the energy too now because Lilith is in Libra. Lilith visits each sign for 9 months. So it's not like it's a little short stint. We are working our way towards that 111 of the nodal axis change. Seeing the Hierophant again here, that first card this afternoon. Hierophant and the Four of Wands, my 1111. And that is the energy of 29 degrees 38, right? 211. Okay. You got a choice here. Coming at you hot. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups. If one of them has filleted you or disappointed you before, that could be, that's thing that you need patience for. I accept that everything happens in divine order. That could be coming back around. We did have 2 days in a row, Knight of Swords coming out for the divine feminine energy. So it's like you're getting like, are you sure? Did we learn this lesson? And if that person doesn't have to be, it's the archetype of Taurus. Okay. This is where the sun is coming up. We saw that in the 10 of Swords in the bottom of the deck, turning into an Ace of Swords. This feels like, well, it's a 30, so Empress energy, but going outside of this gate, guys, is divinely protected. It was meant for you to use the learning of whatever lesson that was, whatever's requiring patience, especially if it was about asserting your independence, no longer being stuck in that South Node pattern of overgiving or codependence, meaning we sacrifice our own needs for someone else or something else, and that does not help us. That hurts us, right? There's that independent energy again. I was just saying, feels like Empress. There she is. The Nine of Pentacles is the lower octave of that energy. That feels nice. How y'all doing? I saw that, Kim, in the comments afterwards, because we had the Nine of Pentacles come up at the top, remember? And that was your abundance. So there she is again. Huzzah! And guess what else is here again? Walking towards your personal truth. You are sheltered by spirit. You've got to just walk in that direction. Okay. The Empress is holding that sort of truth here. And look how there's two differing ways that she can go. Butter yellow for me is soulmate energy. All right. That means our reading is ready. In the Yang, in the Divine Masculines, 10 of Cups here. We did see the Two of Cups come up a couple of times. That can be a renewal or a new love offer here. Okay, so you guys are coming up as the Ace of Swords, adjacent possibilities. What you gonna do? The situation, we saw that too in the pre-shuffle this afternoon, the Five of Swords. This is like being pulled up out of where you are and being placed somewhere you don't want to be. Okay. And this energy, this is the octopus coming back. That octopus just has not quit. Journey to wholeness. And we saw that like a prison of our own mind. This can be gaslighting ourselves, telling us the dreaded CANT word. I love me a good curse word, but CANT is not one of them. So this could be gaslighting of ourselves. That's why we need some rest and really need to get into the energy of meditation and that frequency instead of fear. Okay, this is letting our fears get the best of us. There are two boats here as well. Boats for me also signify deep soul tie connection. This can be someone, the situation over here. I did say, there's my earring, not the earring, it's my spiritual sign. It definitely has to do with one of these characters coming in the environmental energy. They could be on a journey as well and dropping some bad baggage as well. Let's see what the opportunity here is. Queen of Swords, the truth, and see how those stones are behind her. Wow. Yesterday we did have the King and Queen of Swords both appear, divine couple. So that's Libra energy. We're just talking about Black Moon Lilith in Libra. And look at these color matches here. All the blues again. You needing to speak up, needing to speak your truth. What are the adjacent possibilities of that? Are we seeing a situation from both sides? But whenever Lilith is involved, she's the table flipper. Okay, wherever she is in your birth chart indicates where you rebel, where you have rebelled. If she's in your ninth house, for example, that could be I rebel against traditional education, or I rebel against education, period. You didn't like to be told what to do. Storm warning here, but no worries, because if you're walking towards your truth, okay, once Queen of Swords makes her decisions, there is no going back from that. Okay. We did see in Liz's deck this afternoon, no second chances in the Yang for that. What do we need to know about this person or this, whatever we're leaving? Okay, let's keep going here. What does Spirit want us to know here about the garden and the gate? I'll come back and I want to go just right through my 9 card spread here. In the past, Four of Pentacles, holding back. My hands are tied. I can't do anything about it. Well, that's not true. We are seeing the misguidance of that. If we felt that we did not have a say, or that it was a situation surrounding us that required this journey or required some strategy, whatever we've learned from that, how we've held back and not used our voice in the past, perhaps this is the tree, the roots are all the way, they're very, very long roots. This is something deeply rooted that's history here with this book. And then there's a mask. In what ways have we had a mask on and said that's fine when it wasn't really fine? What made you feel like your hands were tied in a situation that you're now seeing, oh, my hands are not tied. I can walk toward whatever I want. And we'll see if the justice energy comes out when those are combined for me with the Queen of Swords. That can be divorcee or leaving a relationship. Okay. And if we didn't speak our truth about our needs, we're learning how beating our own selves up or allowing someone else to tell us that our experience is not our experience. That's gaslighting. Okay. What is the heart of the reading over here? I want it all. This Ace of Pentacles is a tangible result of manifesting and manifesting our truth. Sometimes what's that? You can't always get what you want, but we get what we need. This is time, energy, money, resources, assets. Okay. Time, rest and rejuvenation, more time to stop and smell the roses, right? Let's see what our near future energy, 6 of Pentacles. Now, this, I might want to actually pull Houston's definition for it. 6 of Pentacles is always a stage card where you go, what's going on here? What is actually going on? The opportunity here is to see the truth of something, and that's possibly something that's quite dead because behind her are stone statues, and especially because we have adjacent possibilities and we see her back turned here. Y'all are turning your back and walking away from something. Please put it in the comments if it's if it's resonating with you so far. This may be someone you're helping through some kind of a big transition and they don't see a way out. And you're the way shower because you're over the top of the coaster already. The yin side knows how to release and let go on a full moon. 6 of Pentacles. So, in this energy, what is the actual truth here? Where this is supposed to be equal give and take, we do see a blindfold here or a mask on one person that's being offered something. The other person does not have a blindfold. But what's peculiar about this in this deck is she's wearing like a muslin here, a gauze. That doesn't look very rich for someone giving away the pentacles. So we're going, what's really going on here? Now, when we look at the people that are in the bottom here, they are dressed richly. So why is the person who has less giving to others, and some don't even appreciate it because they don't see it or they don't know they're being given to? That will be that codependent energy. And this storm warning, Spirit's going, are you sure? If this is an energy coming back to test you, are you sure? Something is amok here, guys. Let's keep going. Amok, amok, amok. Yeah. So this isn't some kind of truth about a backstabbing or about someone coveting another. Look, she's chopped her head clean off, and she's got that sword pointing at her back or that wand. It's flaming, and it's not yummy like flaming hot Cheetos. which were $5 a bag at the grocery store for the little baby one. I said, absolutely not. I'll get my Flamin' Hot somewhere else. So, in the past, what has been a block is jealousy, strife, and competition. You do read the shadow side of a block of any card it is here, and now we're seeing this 55 energy again, the 10 of the storm warning. I feel like this is someone who has done this before, and you're like, yeah, but my hands are tied. There's a history of them taking. That's a mask. Is the giver really the giver, or are they the taker? Okay, let's keep going. So, Shadow of Five of Wands is not acting as a team. So, if that's something where it's at work, one person is trying to go for the glory, so to speak, related to a sports team, then it's the ball hogger, not the ball hugger, the ball hogger. That would be a banana hammock. We're talking about the ball hogger, right? So, we're seeing the truth of that, like, hey, I got options here. If this comes around again, which it's two messages here in a row of, are we going to continue to stay inside that gate where it feels safe? Because I don't think it is. What does Spirit want you to know? This is for your own transformation. Okay, inside the gate is inside that cocoon. Wrapped around her is a living snake of knowledge. That is knowledge, medicinal, healing. And it's like this bride energy that Pluto's snatching Persephone down to Hades. And that's why we have 6 months of winter and 6 months of spring. You have to have balance. The caterpillar has to come first. He dissolves himself completely and becomes the butterfly. So, your transformation, what you're transforming here is how we speak to ourselves. What we're transforming is making time to meditate and to listen to our own internal guidance. And then Saturn, Daddy Saddy always has a reward for us. And if you think it's time for you to fly, it is. Spirit's saying it's time, because whatever change you are making, if you're jumping into some kind of new venture, it's just scary. We can't let the stinking think in there take us over. The 1010 portal, this could have started near the beginning of October. And then our portal here with the full moon is opening up. We got a chance to shift timelines here, but did we take this harmonic flight? Did we learn the lesson of that? Okay. Did we learn this lesson of balance or overgiving? Or are we still telling ourselves that we can't? Okay. When the truth is, you can adapt to anything. Octopus can even change their texture, for God's sake, right? I thought it was just cool that they could change their color to whatever surface they're on. Wherever they go, they have home, they can change their freaking texture too. Highly intelligent. And this is the energy of, from this afternoon, I done told you. And here it comes back around, and Spirit saying, but are you ready to fly yet, though? Okay. Outcome energy 10, or excuse me, King of Cups. This is someone coming that I said they were probably on a journey as well. 10 of Cups, or why do I keep saying 10 of Cups? To the bottom of the deck, third 10, 10, 10, 10. Got you. Thank you, Spirit. The 10-10 portal. Okay. Sometimes I slow. So here he is. King of Cups is a balance of head and heart. Is your heart in alignment with your head, or is stinking thinking telling you, don't follow your heart? And do we still think about those times that we coulda, woulda, shoulda followed our heart, but didn't? There is devastation all around him. Okay. He still is diplomatic. He is still intuitive. He's using that rest time or that downtime to really learn about the past, the hermit energy. What mistakes have I made on this part of the fool's journey? When we get to that 10 wheel of fortune energy, it's assessment after the hermit. Okay, what things have I done great? What are my strong building blocks? What mistakes did I make that I don't want to make again? And it's coming around to go, but are you ready to step out of this time? Okay. Let's keep going here with the bottom of the deck, the yang energy. So something is definitely requiring patience. And I didn't even look at my bottom of the deck here. Well, sorry, Charlie's. Abundance. So this is coming in hot towards you. So that was my flyer for yin, top of the deck, and my yang is going to be here. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Is it time for you to fly? Limitlessness. Okay, the lemniscate energy. 10 of Cups. Let's go. I'm here for it. All right, Journey, where are you going? 10 of Cups. Guess who's back? Not only do we have a double outcome energy for yin, for the yang side of it, the situation is a celebration energy. It's a commitment of some kind, whatever you deem that to be, whatever two people deem that to be. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, opportunity. There he is, King of Swords. Look at that. Wow. So when I was using the Souls on Fire deck and we got the energy of Queen of Swords in the opportunity, it was the opportunity or the near future, one of those. And then King of Swords was in what Spirit wanted you to know. And they're back in the same exact position, someone of equal vibration to you. If you are leaving something that was not of equal vibration, could have been here with this center cards. Could have been a somebody trying to win 5 of Swords just for the sake of winning. And this could also be what this person may have been through and why they're on a journey as well. King of Swords sees the truth, he knows his truth, and he goes after it fast. It's just that Queen of Swords is a little bit slower because she wants to go over every detail first. She wants to make sure, because whatever she leaves behind, she is not going back to again. Wow. Okay. In the past, so again, this can be all our own energy. We all have yin and yang within us. If you are reading this as this is yin, this can be you. If you are feminine, if you're divine masculine energy, you are divine, and or else you wouldn't be here. Okay, this is about a 3 of Pentacles. So a start. This is like, what don't we have this shared dream here? In the past, this shared dream of 10 of Cups. Okay, in the recent past, this journey. And then the heart of the reading, 10 of Pentacles. This person or you are climbing up out of the old way. Climbing up out of the old way. King of Swords is Aquarian energy, which we're stepping into the age of Aquarius mid-November. Now we've got 3 kings who missing. So hearts or cups, pentacles, swords. We're missing the Queen of Wands, which we did see her earlier today. In the near future, if this is a person for you, a masculine for you, this is somebody who wants to tell you their truth. This is the past coming into the present to affect the future. In this particular deck, this is like the energy of, what's that R word when you're talking about the good old days and reminiscing? But there's another one, reminiscing. But this is about a swan song. The swan is dead. It's skeletal. So the swan has already sung. This could be somebody. These are twins here in this energy. Someone maybe you believed to be or to have been a twin coming up here in the near future. The block, we saw two different decks this morning. Now here's the third. Page of Wands is a big deal. This is a block for this yang side of the energy. She's holding a record player and a sort of bow, like the Sagittarian energy. This is representing all of the fire signs in more butter yellow here. And she's in a field of these beautiful gold flowers. You could even say they were dandelions, and now it's time to make that wish. It's time to manifest it. If this is a person coming towards you, they're having to come up out of something, leaving an old way behind. And we've got the Six of Cups book ending this Three of Pentacles. What's really cool about, I love this card. What's really cool about that is this is a shared wish with that crescent moon. And that is a crescent waxing. So that's a wish. Okay. It's in the past, so that makes sense. We're at the full moon. The crescent moon waxes on until we get to the full moon. So this might have been something that was already presented to you. Someone's already come from a journey and into your life. Okay, but the block is not throwing caution to the wind. And didn't we see that as a block in the bottom of the energy this morning with the Egyptian tie? Page of Wands energy. Okay. Remember, if it's on the table, then it still has potential to be a block, but it also has potential to upright itself. Yeah, this person's upending, coming from a commitment here that they are walking away from. And this could even be if there's a job opening, someone had to leave in order for you to get it. Okay, for the action part of yourself, if you're not seeing anyone right now. The Four of Swords in this deck, this is what Spirit wants this person to know, or your own action yang energy, is that healing is still needed here. We did see the Three of Swords on the afternoon read twice. And when I tried to clarify Three of Swords, we got the Three of Swords. I done told you. This is communication energy with that crow. In the tree is a black panther, which is a 44 energy of my animal spirit deck of reclaiming their power. And it is a crescent waning. Yeah, this is after this full moon. So that's what Spirit wants them to know. The healing is available to you or this person after the height of the full moon when we're almost to that new moon energy. So within 2 weeks, the outcome energy, it's getting upended. This person healing or this person coming back in towards the yin energy, they see you as someone that is diplomatic, fair, and balanced. And we saw that storm warning energy here in the same column that we're now seeing the yang energy bring in with the tower. Yesterday, I drew a little stick figure of this on my notes. And because I said it felt like somebody was taking a leap of faith and coming towards you, but it was a pentacle. So this is a combination of the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool card. And we pulled both the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles yesterday for that reading. So here he is again. Yang energy taking action on this offer. And if that wasn't enough, the Fool's right behind it. And this does require strategy here, because what's going on at this full moon is that she's kind of kicking up her heel. There's a big dandelion. This person's climbing up out of something else because they've chosen the one that they're going to make a wish on. But with this chessboard here, it's chestnut checkers. She's having to decide, do I leave things behind or do I look at a potential brand new suitor? And this can be ideas, jobs. this offer coming in, making an offer towards a leap of faith. 10 of Wands is back. That's going to require putting down the burden of this shakeup or tower. Knight of Pentacles with 2 of Wands. See how he's teetering on that rock? Okay, and 2 of Wands is, should I stay, should I go? They're wanting to put down this burden. When she looks in the mirror, that's the reflection, the white dress, of the way that it's always been. Okay, if this person or your action energy within you is going to repeat the same old, it's going to be the same old. When in essence, she has turned into this big rose. She has rose feet, even just the stems. Okay. And heart of the reading for Yin, you are the rose. Someone has chosen you for the opportunity. Okay. And told you it was the Yang. Emperor energy, this leap of faith towards leadership. Okay. And following that, 5 of Cups. But in this deck, this is a person who has found their own leadership skills, has, come back stronger for it. We have 3 out of the 4 kings. We didn't need the 4th king. That because the 4th king is Yin energy. As outcome, you are balancing the head and the heart, and taking your masculine side of you is taking a leap of faith towards leadership. And in this 5 of Cups, she's only looking at the 2 cups, whereas every single deck that I have, the person is focusing on the 3 cups. What was hidden in their moon was you. You're the rose. They're allowing this regret, this nostalgia from the past, right? And maybe how they effed around and found out, and blew some things up that they didn't intend to blow up, or they need to blow up in order to come your direction. I mean, you can't fill a job position if that job is already being done by somebody else, right? Focus this person, or you are focusing on, I want the 2 cups. I want what's fair and balanced, because your energy is fair and balanced. I know. But Ange, we did extended outcome for the Yang. Let's go do extended outcome for the Yin. Yeah, here comes your wish. So if times has been tough here, this is such a unique card, the star energy, because she's been trying to swim in the ocean with scales. So she's had to be a little ingenuity here. And there's a portal energy right behind her because you used ingenuity and you are balanced. You may step into the portal. We've had patience with ourselves. Nothing, that everything happens in divine order. Just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it was never going to happen. It just means that we weren't of the frequency yet of what it is that we were trying to call in. And now he's doing it. So if she'd be drowning here with trying to swim with these scales. If it weren't for, she's going, okay, well, I just got to work within what I've got here. And I'm going to use this sailboat on top of my head to pick up the wind and help me swim on through this storm. Okay. Book ending the King of Cups. See, I keep wanting to say 10 of Cups up here. This is this person. Ace of Wands is book ending the King of Cups. So the key around her neck, see how that's a keyhole? You've just got to put it in the door, because all your gifts and all your magic, everything you're kabrewing up here, can come to fruition. And if your block of action has been just not trying or thinking you're not good enough in your yang energy, it's simply not true. That's gaslighting yourself. Okay. Remember to use that yet. And we're now manifesting from a place of power and what we do want, what we know to be our truth, so that we can use discernment and going, is this really a good deal for me? What's really going on here? Aren't I the one that's bringing the talent, for example? And are they paying? Are they capable of paying for that? Are they capable? So as I'm going along here, guys, put in the comments if there's any cards that you'd like me to pull clarification on. I'll do that anyway for some of the ones that are kind of pulling in my mind here, pulling me there. But if you want me to look at something, I certainly, absolutely will. Form it in the question and pop it in the comments. So let's see here. What's going on with this King of Cups? I want my balance. It's what did I just say? Now your energy is balanced. Even with that desolation behind you, that storm is cleared. And now we don't need to be so afraid of going through that gate. I just said we have to be in the vibrational frequency of what it is we want to receive. That is literally this card. She's not grounded here. Her vibration has raised so that she can reach for the cup that's being offered to her. That's the only way to get it. That's why I don't really do timing other than the moon energy, because it all depends on the querent. Until your energy shifts, until you raise your energy, I can want all day long and all year long. But if I haven't changed, if I haven't transformed, then I ain't going to be able to fly yet. Right? You have to be able to raise that vibration and maintain it. So what it is that is coming to you is able to get here. Get here if you can. Alita Adams. You can reach me by sailboat. Cross the border, swing rope to rope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Holy shiitake mushrooms. What were we swimming in turbulence here for? Maybe something that was a reunion energy. Three of Cups in the vortex of, so that we can jump into the portal of celebration when we're balanced in our energy. Lastly, Queen of Cups. So now we have a divine pair within the yin's energy twice, because King of Cups is enough for me to know you guys are balancing head and heart. And now we have the Queen of Cups with our two King of Cups energies. Ain't that something? Not only is this person matching your vibration, they could have had to raise their vibration just to get your energy, just to get to you. Okay, they definitely had to leave something. Coming up and out can even be coming up and out of some kind of depression, because we do see that spirit wants them to know, or what's your action part of yourself to know, that there was some healing needed here. Okay, we had to transmute that pain into purpose and into I get it, so that we don't get the same lesson over again. Wow, that is really strong here. The Queen of Cups is the most loved of this entire deck, and it's connected to passion. It's the key. The key is your own intuition. The Queen of Cups, highly intuitive. And when she is in a meditative, rested, and rejuvenated state, her downloads come in like crazy. If you're stressed, if you're, feeling some kind of way, you're not going to be able to get messages like you normally would. You're not going to understand, hey, what's going on here? You're not going to be able to discern yet, until your own energy is in balance and you stop fighting the changes that want to come in here. All right, I want to check in with y'all before we do some clarifiers. I know some of you were already on the road or en route. I'm going to get our advice from Spirit here. What, if anything, can we do to change the situation? Black Moon Lilith, Jennifer Lee. Do we have the Jennifer party and the Angie party again tonight with multiple Jennifers and Angie? That was so fun. Um, Friday was a little rough. Yeah. And Miss Judy, we also have a Judy party normally because we got two Judys, all the J's in his house tonight. Oh, good. I'm glad it made you smile, Judy. I love that you guys welcome each other in, and just when you say hi to each other, it does feel good. It does make your day, right? No freaking way, Black Moon Lilith. One's a Scorpio and one's a Taurus. Well, definitely going to be seeing the truth about one of them and setting down a burden. There's an offer afoot and a new start of someone of higher caliber here, because the Emperor's all four kings. Okay, wow, that's nuts, Miss Joseph. And your nine of clubs, Kimmy B, I cannot believe that. The nine of clubs, I that when we talk about, I don't want to give too much away for tomorrow night, but the history of the tarot is you can use regular playing cards. The clubs are the nine of pentacles. So that's abundance, wealth, prosperity. Okay, the lower octave of the Empress energy. So prosperity's coming your way, girl. That's nice to have. So we got our Miss Kimmy, and again, thank you guys so much. I never know where my mouse is here. Yep, that's such a great saying. I might have to use that, Kim. Good things come in cans, not cans. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. The gauze lady. Oh wow. Well, if your beeper was going off for that, then let it tell you something. But we don't know whether, we're not sure. So just search more information, okay? Oh my gosh, $25 for, I saw, well, we had the popcorn kids, the Boy Scouts outside of my gym where I teach. And I was like, do you take donations? I just don't want the popcorn. They were charging $25. That's insane. Oh, can taking be adventure, fun, and joy? Absolutely. That is also pentacle energy too. Fun, that's a thing. It's a noun. Pentacles are nouns. It wasn't. It wasn't even a big bag. Oh my gosh, that is. Thank you for letting me know it's resonating, guys. You did learn your lesson. Good. I'm a slow learner. I can take 3 and 4 and 5 times sometimes to learn the same thing. That's exactly it, Jennifer. Like, I just got to remind myself, hey, you done learned that already, and you do it, right? Sometimes your heart doesn't notice the red flags. You know what, though, when you think back, if you can use a past example, it did. We tend to ignore those when we're feeling that kind of love for somebody, right? And that's totally normal. Totally normal. You've been driving all afternoon, Miss Peggy. Oh my gosh, I do not. Your twin grandsons? No way. That's so fun. Did I remember? Yes, I do remember. They are the hockey twins. That's right. Wonderful. Good job, Miss Kim. Okay, guys. All the love back at you, babies. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful community. I'm so grateful for you. You did ask that about what my full moon ritual was. I put it in the description box of my post today, just in case you wanted to do that. But full moons are always all about forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. All about forgiveness. And then you want to balance that out with gratitude. And that's why I recommend the Ho'oponopono. There's a ton of them. I have several that I like. Okay, so, oh, they're both higher in their energy too. You're like, now what? Great. It's a process. What wanted to come out, tell us? I was looking at that strategy card. Get the hell out. Take the chance when you have it. Wasn't the not throwing caution to the wind with the Ace of Wands as y'all's energy was when this comes back around again. If it feels good, go. You got to start trusting yourself here and see how she's coming out of almost as if out of the cosmos. Okay. So the strategy for this person here, there is a white feather. It could be something you've been hoping for coming at you fast. These two horses have their heads in alignment, divine feminine and masculine energy. That is the King of Cups. So that's the third confirmation here, that alignment of head and heart. And it could feel like they just came flying out of nowhere, even. Okay, what's the crossing energy on that Chariot? Yeah, they're moving, flying away from a Ten of Swords. Said they're coming up out of something. It could be a mindset if it's not some kind of a marriage. Two divine pairs on the board, guys. Yeah, they've been manifesting you anyway. So I think you got news for them. You're like, I know you is coming. What's the garden and the gate here? What's Spirit's advice for the garden and the gate? So if you are using this as your own yang energy, your advice is to move on it fast. Okay. And especially if it's away from something that was some kind of betrayal that's requiring healing. And this tower is just nothing but a burden, right? It's been nothing but a burden. Spirit's advice for you. Thanks, Spirit Moon. For me, the garden and the gate, I'm just teasing. In this energy, see how it's half black and half light, shadow and light, yin and yang. You cannot have one without the other. So our outcome energy is what you're already doing, balancing your head and your heart. But you've got to peer deep into that moon and figure out where it is that you are in need of balance so that that vibrational frequency can raise. And if there's something that caused a storm here, it looks like you're walking towards your truth, and you are not going back to whatever was in the past, whatever that is for you. I believe it's time for me to fly was advice from Spirit. And the garden and the gate here, or what does Spirit want you to know? Pardon me. The advice is to really look at what's in your moon. This person was doing that. Remember, we saw the Five of Cups, and they're looking at the Two Cups. Okay. Do you feel the same way? If this person were to knock on your door right now, are you in a living position where you'd be able to invite them in? Are we harboring feelings for something old while we have something else? Because if you could not invite that person in, it's not the right timing, because we've got to get in balance and we've got to clear space so that fire can get started and continue to burn. Crossing the moon, Seven of Swords. This is avoidance. What swords? What swords? I'm not holding any swords. Do you see any swords? So, confusion. The reason are we confused about our feelings? Are we trying not to? So we were just talking about, I ignored red flags before. And how does that get us, stuck inside this gate? This is internal within ourselves. She's looking at it as her own garden and gate. In order to step through that gate, that key of truth, policy of truth, there's an excess again. Never again is what you swore the time before. That came out as no second chances. But what did you learn from that about what you did want? Okay. Crossed by Seven of Swords. What what pain may you be running away from, or are we trying to avoid a storm by not choosing? Not choosing is a choice. What's coming in hot right after that? Eight of Wands, like we saw in the opportunity today. This is Spirit leading you up out of this situation because you're following your intuition when your head is in alignment with heart, guys. No two ways about it. And literally the spirit leading you out of a situation card right after that. Double communication. Hey, I'm trying to help you. Let me lead you, even if your head still wants to bury itself in the sand. In this case, the plumage, right? Something you don't want to talk about, something you don't want to see within the shadow of your own self. But for whatever abundance this is coming in, it's required because we have to raise our frequency in order to be able to reach that cup that's being offered to us. Okay. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Any other questions here, guys, on any of these cards? Yeah, I was that way for a while too, Jennifer. It's fun. It's fun being single, ready to mingle, right? Like enjoy it. Where's this? Okay. Especially after a heartbreak of some kind, I was wanting to know on this journey card what she leaving behind here. What's in the bag, B? And it's this pain. We can't not move ahead just because we fear the pain of losing it. Okay. You're a limitless being. Your yang is wanting your yin to really kind of toughen up here a little bit. Really look at whatever you've avoided before, whatever shadow you've avoided before. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not. It's just data. And you're just looking for all of the patterns. Okay, that's it. Crossed by justice. It's the same thing. So always for me, the opposing energy of yin or yang, whatever I'm pulling on, not all readers do that, but that's the way I do that. So that was my stomach growling part. Crossing that energy is justice, fairness, balance. Yes, this is what I want to see. You know why? Because whatever puzzle pieces we were running away from within our own psyche that still needed healing, you ain't doing that no more. You're accepting the help. You're going within. You're learning how to manifest what you do want and not to just try to survive what you don't want. This is finding the pieces so that we can find peace. And this is spirit helping you. Okay? You will have justice for this heartache because you are working on yourself. That's the daddy saddy reward here. I think we got about almost half the deck out. What's this Ten of Swords? What's this person running from? Why do they need strategy to get those two horses' heads together? They know they have to be balanced in order to come step at you anyway. What's that? I want to get with you. Is it Veronica? No, I think her name is Deborah. King of Pentacles. What are they running from? Man holding a coin twice. Financial loss of some sort, perhaps. Strategy. This could be with the King of Pentacles twice, seeing his truth, and the Queen of Swords. That could very well be divorcee energy on their side. That could be on both sides of the street here. Crossed by Eight of Pentacles. Afraid to lose money perhaps before, but your energy being on the bottom of the deck, they see you as an expert in your field. And again, look at the chess. We saw that with the Fool energy. So they are not only strategizing, but so are you. You're highly intelligent here. Those are compass feet. Okay. And this is a skill set. Needlepoint is not easy. I don't have the patience for it. Yeah, they want to make you this offer, guys. but they first got to graduate here from this Knight of Pentacles and do something different than they've always done, which is actually move and use strategy to make a leap of faith so that they can stand in their emperor energy and their leadership. Okay. Wow. 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 What's this storm warning? Knight of Swords, some kind of, we got that this afternoon, fast information. They may not be kind, fast information or communication regarding a Three of Swords. So downloads coming in quick, possibly. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, followed by the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation because you've done been through it here. Does she look tired to you? She's exhausted. There's adjacent ways to do this here. You have, thank goodness, we have learned our lesson. She has eyes in the back of her head and the sides of her head. She's in a very dark forest. And there's another snake climbing up this wand, this knowledge. You're graduating. Your vibration is rising because you know how to balance head and heart. It's a decision that's head and heart that brings in this tangible results. And I think in the near future, you're just checking the fine print here. Checking the fine print. You learned it, and that's double for me because that came out as the querent in today's read. Wow, crossing energy. Page of Cups, opportunity, or the advice from Spirit was Page of Cups. Looking at her own past skeletons. See this skeleton, see how her head is looking in that direction, and then she's looking ahead this other way. So we're going this way. This is our past. This is in our future. You know what's in your heart's cup, okay? Wow, this person does too. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This is a lot of love here. They might even be saying, you are my wish fulfillment. You are the key. Look at that. We are maturing from staying inside the comfort of safety and really looking at that shadow. Congratulations. It is so hard. You know how many people never do their whole entire lifetime, guys? So in that respect, you're way ahead of the game here. Wow. The storm warning is, again, yeah, fast communication. It feels like the same exact situation. Are you sure you learned it? Are you sure you're ready to walk towards your truth? Are you sure you're ready to leave this behind? And with the Nine of Wands can possibly represent repeating the same mistakes over and over, but expecting a different result. If we moved too quickly in the past, she's standing still here, right in the center. Okay, so the storm happens, it come in fast, and we're just like, not again. But you're doing it a different way this time because from a different vibration, the situation is completely different. It now turns into the star, the dream, the wish that you've been tethered to. You're celebrating stepping through this portal of change. Beautiful cards. I mean, wow. Beautiful energy. That was crossed by this. We'll take that Nine of Cups. Man, oh, guys. Woof. I know. It's really, but take some time to yourself, like enjoy that time. Shapeshifter. Didn't even get out. Oh, you are changing. You are shifting. The light attribute is meant to pick up my animal deck, not this, but I guess Spirit had other ideas. The skill at navigating through difficult and different levels of consciousness. Oh my gosh, I said you were doing it. It's right here. The ability to see the potential in everything. When we can see our own self fully for who we are, we stand in the truth of that. We leave our old thought patterns, our old behaviors, especially thought patterns that where we aren't kind to ourselves, we're leaving behind. Also came out, I ain't mad at that. Hedonist and the magical child. So there's four archetypes that if you've ever read Carolyn Mace's Sacred Contracts book, highly recommended. I know MJ has recommended it. That's how I found it. It's fascinating. We all have missing parts of our psyche or shadow aspects, and one of four that every single human has is the magical child, or is the child. And then in her deck, she breaks those down further. So the light attribute to the hedonist would be inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life and celebrate the beauty in yourself. Awesome. And I'm trying to see if those are swans or doves on her dress. Y'all will have to decide. But she's eating grapes like the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, which would be a higher octave of the Nine of Pentacles. And then the magical child, the light attribute is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible, even love this deep. Yes, there is somebody that will match your own vibrational frequency. And what usually does end up happening is there are not just one, there are multiple offers because you're attracting more in the physics of it, like we talked about, yes, last night. So the shadow aspect to heal with a magical child is pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. But you're doing it now. Action, we're doing it. The action side is taking a leap of faith. And the surrender is okay, I get it. I know that I had to align my heart with my head. And if I was overthinking something to death, that's not using the brain cells in your heart. Okay. The shadow attribute to the shapeshifter is projecting any image that serves personal agenda of the moment. We talked about the negative aspect of, or the shadow aspect of Aries, which can be impetuousness, right? Of doing what the hell you want to do when the hell you want to do it. Hedonist energy, not really caring about the consequences of those actions. We've all done that. We've all been teenagers. What three are on the bottom for divine masculine energy? What are they healing here? Student energy. That can be the shadow is arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Opportunity is to use the knowledge for good. The unwillingness to transform knowledge into action. That's happening. The leap of faith is being taken with Emperor energy. Okay. And whether that's coming to you or this is your own yang part of yourself. The beggar, the shadow is dependence on others to the exclusion of effort, codependency, and the Libra part of that balancing energy of the nodal axis. The light attribute would be confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self esteem. Yeah, I like that. Okay, the virgin. We are not in the age bracket on my channel anyway for that, but we'll go ahead and we'll allow it. We'll read it. The shadow is fear of an intimate union, fear of intimacy for the masculine part of ourselves. That would be like running energy, running avoidant, right? The that would be an unhealed wound of running from feelings, right? And the light attribute is maintaining a symbolic purity of heart and spirit. They can only come towards you, and it can only be successful if it's a vibrational match. And if it's not, you'll know, because there's just all kinds of blocks. It's just it never seems to dissipate out. All right, this is what I was trying to grab in the first place. That diving for light apparently didn't get put back correctly. That's our 11 card with the double chariot energy. We saw the chariot today also in that reading, just saying. Except that not double chariot. There was two people in that chariot card. All right, let's get some advice for y'all. Oh my Lord. Thank you guys so much for sticking out with me here, hanging out. Advice for my collective here today: stag spirit. That's elders. Take the lead. Emperor. That's a 13. 58. Advice from spirit much? Or what does spirit want you to know? Their advice is to really look at these shadow aspects, okay? Take the lead in that. If this is not a person that you've already identified their energy. Crossed by, watch our words, 45. That's a 9. And we had here watching the words. This is that gaslighting energy of either ourself, or if it's coming here on the yang side of an energy, this is someone who is telling you that what you were seeing and experiencing wasn't real. Perceptions are our reality. So if they don't want to hear it, then there's really not much you can do to heal that except heal yourself. And it's too bad you don't see it that way. Okay. Go and raise your vibration, because there's definitely somebody who does. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Where did I see that? Those birds over here. Okay. Watch our words. Anything else? Go ahead and type in the box. If you're still here with me, I would love to pull a fun card for you right quick. Owl spirit. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay. Beautiful energy. That was today in the exiled. Okay. She had a white owl on her shoulder. You see clearly now. 43. It's a 7. Spirit leading the way twice through your own manifestation, because you're manifesting from a place of what you do want without expectation, not what you don't want. Crossed by turtle spirit. 62 is an 8, which is our energy of today. Slow and steady win the race. Slow and steady win the race. Okay, that is, you can even look these up. That's the Colette Baron Reed deck, the animal spirit deck. And for our advice, we've got stag spirit, take the lead, because you see clearly now. Boy, did you. After this devastation, after some kind of somebody wanting what you had, whether, again, that was a job or just jealous for some reason. That could be even jealousy over you coming into balance with yourself, or jealousy that you didn't take the bait. You saw the truth and you walked away from it. Okay. All right, guys, let me get you some fun advice here. We got to pull out and get our energy vibration all nice and raised. Okay. Come back in. Step to the left or right to quit falling in the same hole. Yep, you got it, right? I'm like, oh, I saw that one last time. I can't get me this time. All right. Fun advice card for Black Moon Lilith, please. Well, did you see that? It says, good grief. Good grief. Don't take things so personally. There's that rainbow from that rainbow bridge last night. Don't always take things personally. It's not all about you. Okay. And what is that peacock energy? Allowing spirit to carry you forward. Okay. Hang on. Going to come back over here. What's this about? Advice, please, for Black Moon Lilith, please, and thank you, Spirit. So ask your question, guys. You don't have to put it in the chat. Please connect to Black Moon Lilith's energy in my chat, not in the sky. There we go. Thank you. Okay, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. That's a 10. We had 2 10s, rest and rejuvenate as a 19, and storm warning as a 10. Don't worry, the abundant universe will provide whatever situation you're asking about today, Miss Black Moon. Okay, Ms. Judy, we do have our 2 Judys to the party. Thank you guys for coming on in. Advice card for Judy is thinking of your question. The whole reading. Let spirit be your guide. Hawk spirit. 32, the 5 of change. That was relating back to this afternoon's message as well, for sure. So make sure you check back with that. Let's see. Miss Kimmy B, think of your question. Black Moon Lilith, that was your weekend. What was my flyer here? Act as if. So, yep, I see that whole, I been there, done that. 14, another card of change. You have to be in the vibrational frequency of what it is that you want to receive to come in. It's just physics, guys. I love that chameleon card. It reminds me of Liz because I think I already told that story. So I won't say that again. But she's cute. I call her Lizzie B. All right. Who else here? That's for Miss Kim. That was your weekend with this Buffalo Spirit here. The abundant universe will provide, or it's not all about you. What was on the other side of that? Good grief. Yeah, don't take things personally. Did you watch some Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown Halloween special? Miss Jennifer Lee, a card for Miss Jennifer Lee, please and thank you. Oh my goodness sake, I can't believe I've been in here hour 16 minutes. Okay. Miss Jennifer Lee, please and thank you. Thinking of your question. Getting lots of 4s, Emperor energy. Do you have to do something in a new way that you haven't done it before? Trust the great mystery. That whale, we saw that whale and another ocean creature here, eel spirit. So trust the great mystery, 65, that's an 11. An electric eel is a 24. Bring your ideas to life, which is a 6. Are you working on, if this is a creative project for you, because this page of wands came up 3 times today, throw caution to the wind, trust. Okay. You're so welcome, guys. You're so welcome. Miss Crystal! Guys, she's all the way in Australia. I do sometimes in my notes put universal times on some of the transits so that you know when they're happening. I usually put in UK and Sydney energy. This one, Crystal. Take a leap of faith, grasshopper spirit. This yang side of the board here. I believe you already have, Miss Crystal. 30 energy. The garden and the gate. You already went outside that gate. All right, guys. Be generous of spirit with Lion, our strength energy today. Thank you guys so much. You're so welcome. Oh, AD, you missed us. Dang it. Hang on. Sorry, 2 seconds. You're getting some 5s. Okay, well, that's a whole chunky money. This one is separated. 51, Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. That's that Page of Wands energy. Like I said, we got that 3 times today. So we're actually being asked to throw caution to the wind, have more fun, be more childlike with your curiosity, especially if you're working on any kind of shadow work or past life healing or this life healing. It's time to get deep because the rewards are huge. Okay. The rewards is huge. You're so welcome, guys. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, definitely on the live at 6, and I will try to get to a live of my own. I want to finish up my slides for tomorrow night for the history of tarot. So laugh, smile, find a way. That's right. Thank you so much, guys. Love you, mean it. Bye bye.